Hi everybody, welcome to another exciting stream on Bowtie Gaming 14. It's time for more Pokemans. So last we left off, we did more plot and then side quest. This time we're doing side quests and then plot. Because there's so many side quests. Oy vey. It's like, which one do I want to start out with today? You're Gabby, right? I've seen you around the Royale. I'm sorry you're getting accosted by those dog Pokemon, but anyways, I'm such a huge fan of the event, you know? It's been a blast taking part of it. I just love testing out battle strategies against other trainers, let me tell you. Kinda weird to see a kid like you holding their own in such an intense contest, though. Maybe too many green newbies are joining in, making it easy to sail through the lower ranks? Yeah, plus a guy just helped us cheat to get halfway up the ranks. I think there's only one way to know whether you've earned your place in the Royale. Face me in battle and get a taste of my latest and greatest strategy. Talk to me again when you're ready. Your berries do nothing, sir. How can this be? I even gave my Pokemon Oran berries. I can't believe my berry-based strategy failed. When you have Pokemon hold an item in battle, it can trigger all sorts of effects, you know? I'll award some Oran berries for your trouble today, so give them a try. And if a Pokemon's holding one, and its health drops below half, it'll eat it to recover some HP. I'll rely on you to help me test my battle strategies in the future. Look forward to it. Welcome to Restaurant Lana! Our flavors will never overwhelm your palate. We're delighted to offer a full 3-course feast of Pokemon battles at our establishment. The first taste of this scrumptious skirmish sampler is free of charge. Would you like to try? I'm glad to hear it. Please follow me this way. For the first course, we humbly present Audrey's Pokemon. Bon appetit! It's a broccoli monkey! You're a girl who knows how to enjoy her salad. For the second course, we humbly present Thomas's Pokemon. You should hone your palate enough to appreciate truly fine dishes. And for the third course, we present Theory's Pokemon. I was defeated by my insatiable hunger for a battle I could savor. Magnifique! Here's a little show of our appreciation. Here you go! We do ask that you pay the usual 3,000 Poké-Dollars for your next visit on, but we hope to see you again. We've been over this. Poison's the best status condition, hands down. It chips away your opponent's HP, which is obviously the smartest way to win. Well, I couldn't agree less. Paralysis puts all status conditions to shame in my book. Paralyzed opponents have to deal with a nasty drop to their movement speed. Pummeling them while they're slow, then seizing an elegant victory. That's the way to do it. You there, random passerby. You came at the perfect time. Help us settle something, would you? We're trying to decide if poison or paralysis is better. That means facing us in Pokemon battles, starting with me. What do you say? Okay. Paralysis didn't stop you in your tracks. You defeated me soundly. But do be careful, paralysis lingers even after a battle ends, you know? If any of your Pokemon are paralyzed, be sure to cure them using Paralyze Heals. So you held your own against Lysa's paralyzing moves, did you? Not bad at all. But your next opponent is me. My powerful poison will sap your opponent's HP dry. Ready as I'll ever be! Wait, my poison strategy actually failed? I wasn't surprised when Lyse lost her battle, but I didn't think I'd lose too. Well, you faced us both, so answer honestly. Which status condition was tougher to beat? What? I knew it! You barely held your own against my paralyzing techniques. I suppose it's true that neither of us managed to win. Looks like we both have a ways to go, huh? There's so many status conditions out there, and I want to master them all. Oh, and don't think we've forgotten about your Pokemon either. One of them still has a status condition. Please use this full heal to cure it. That particular item can cure any and all status conditions. We always keep a healthy supply. Remember, status conditions should be cured as soon as possible. It's not nice to make your Pokemon put up with the discomfort for long. That's my advice, fellow trainer. Lumiose is hardly short on cafes, as I'm sure you've seen. The competition is fierce. That's why we're creating a new menu item to help us stand out. And what we landed on is Pansag, Pansear, and Panpour. These three similar-seeming Pokemon have some rather exciting and unique traits. The leaves on their heads can relieve fatigue. This one contains a flame that burns at about 600 degrees Fahrenheit, and the water stored in that one is packed full of nutrients. In short, revitalizing leaves, nutrient-rich water, and flames at ideal temperature. If we combine each of these Pokemon's special traits, we shall achieve the perfect cup of tea. Please, could you catch all three so I can briefly borrow their services? In return, I'll treat you to the very first cup of tea perfect tea will make. Okay, so I have that one, but I gotta get the other two. Look over there, do you see that mound of dirt? I think a wild Pokemon's made its nest there. The problem is it's preventing anyone from using the Holovator. Could you chase the Pokemon away? I feel a little bad for it, but we really don't have a choice. So that nest belonged to a Diggersby, huh? That makes sense, actually. A Diggersby probably could dig its way from a wild zone. Anyway, thanks for sorting it out. Now we can use the Holovator. Don't worry about the Diggersby hole. I filled it while you were battling. Now you can reach the rooftop. It's got a great view of the tower. Check it out sometime. Welcome on into more Pokemans. Oh boy, more side questing. Yeah, see, I'm on the last leg of it for now until we do more plot. You know, I've come to a certain conclusion when it comes to Pokemon types. It's the normal ones that are the best. After all, normal-type Pokemon have no weaknesses. Using normal types basically sets you up to have an advantage against any opponent. I've traveled all over the world and battled against all kinds of Pokemon, so I know what I'm saying. How about I prove my theory to you in battle? Dude, don't wink. You're making it weird. When you're ready to help me prove it, say the word. Punch. Right, normal types aren't normally known for clinching a victory, are they? I guess it's unavoidable that a trainer has to care about type matchups, after all. But you see... I just can't remember them all! This is the realest thing I have ever seen in a Pokemon game, ever! It's like... Who is gonna remember all these without the internet unless you just have, like, a photographic memory? And I mean all of them. Come on, admit it. You haven't memorized the episode. Yes, he's correct. Nope. That's what I thought. None of us have, but I think I'll stick with normals. They might not be the greatest, but at least they're adaptable to all kinds of situations. Though there's one type that normal moves are completely ineffective against, the Ghost type. If only normals worked on Ghost, then my team would be ready for any opponents. I know back in the day when I was playing, like, just normal Pokemon games, I would have to write it down every single time. I'm talking pre-internet. Post-internet, obviously, I could be like, what was it again? Okay, cool, there, thanks, internet. With that, it's like, nope, you just gotta go off of what you learned or what your friends learned. And that's how you did it. Otherwise, you were screwed 7 ways to Sunday. It was definitely Get Good, the video game. Like, some of them are, like, straightforward, but some of them are like, how, what the... Where did they come up with this? Ooh, dragon. Time to evolve the Ivysaur. Let's see. Okay, so that's that Pokemon specifically. Then I can use the Firestone on that, but I'll wait to evolve it until I'm done with that side quest. And plus, I can use it on an Eevee once I find an Eevee eventually. Do you want something from me? If it's a Pokemon battle you're after, I'd be happy to oblige. I bet you're one of those uncouth trainers who uses close-range attacks, aren't you? I love battling trainers like you. My long-range moves always finish your sort off with style. I simply lead my Pokemon where I want it to go, then pummel them from a safe distance. So it's a shame the cooldown time is a lot longer. Silly me, I'll stop there before I give too much away. You'll have to figure out the rest in battle. Distant the rich boy? Oh my god. Nice health for 2 seconds. Insta-kill! How could I lose when I battled so stylishly from a distance? You're surprisingly good. Perhaps you figured out that long-range attacks take longer to execute. But close-range attacks aren't perfect either. You need to get right up close to your opponent before you can launch him. If you're ready near your opponent, though, close-range attacks are certainly the smart choice. Not that I plan to deviate from my preferred long-range attacks anytime soon. I mean, battles are terrifying. Who would want to waddle in the middle of all that? Alright, so looks like I accepted all new quests. So yeah, that involves getting... Let's see, how many Flibabies do I even have? That's one type. Okay, so it looks like I have 2 out of 5. So yeah, that involves just getting more Pokemon, that involves getting more Pokemon, and that's RNG. I'll try one go-around, otherwise pretty much all that's just getting Pokemon / RNG, so then I'll just move on to the plot. Yeah, because those are just normal ones. Oh, shoot! Yeah, and then I can always finish out the wild zones later, too. So that one's got one of the monkeys. I'll check this one really quick. You dirty cheater! Alright, so that's pretty much all I can do that doesn't involve RNG-esque side quests, so time to resume the plot. Thanks for coming. Looks like the Slowbro's on the verge of Rogue Mega Evolution. I'm ready! The main thing about Mega Slowbro is that it's got really high defense, so we gotta Mega Evolve our Pokemon and use plus moves to handle it. Holy shoot! It's really pissed off. Slowbronite. We did it! Slowbronite, huh? If you have a Slowbro, it can Mega Evolve and take on rogue Pokemon. Feraligatr and the others did great. I'll heal them up. We gotta help everyone we can, Pokemon and people alike. Good luck with the other Pokemon. My work here is done. I'm out of here. I can see you over there. Ah, shoot. Well, if it ain't the new Hotel Z kid. You're quite the hot topic these days. Everyone's talking about the trainers who shot up the ranks in a flash. I heard about this stuff because I'm entered in the Royale myself, you see. So tell me, what's a trainer like yourself doing in a place like this? We're gonna be tinkering with the scaffolding, so can I ask you to make, like, Lightning and Bolt? Dangerous Pokemon's up there. Thanks, kid, but our line of work, we're a hair away from danger every day. I don't like getting rough with folks, but we got a job to do. If you're gonna get in our way, I got one of those I'll get one of those fellas over there to battle you. Fine, if you're gonna be that way. Feel like a big shot after you rise in the ranks? Alright, let's show this kid. No wonder everyone's talking about you. Sorry, boss, I lost. Not bad, kid. I can see you managed to leap up in the ranks now. Let me heal your Pokemon to apologize for challenging you out of the blue like that. You beat us fair and square, so we'll get out of your hair. Alright, crew, let's clear out for a bit. I'm here, and I guess the Pokemon that's set up to Rogue Mega Evolve must be above us, right? Hold up, how are we gonna climb this? Guess we gotta, after all, there's a Rogue Mega Evolving Pokemon that needs our help. Go on, climb. Do I have to do everything around here? Yes. Gosh darn it. Who thought the scaffolding was a good idea? Do you think we'll really find a Pokemon about to Rogue Mega Evolve on this random rooftop? Wait, there it is! I do not want to see what happens if we get knocked off this roof by an attack. I guess it should be fine, right? Our Rotom phones will save us. Alright, let's save this Camerupt. I'll give it all I got. Holy moly! Just keep feeding it lemonade. A beverage of champions. This one's a little more marathon-y. Fiendish! Camera up tight. Looks like it's over. You really are kind of like a secret weapon. Now I get what Urbane's been saying. Your Pokemon were great out there, especially your partner, Feraligatr. I'll heal up your Pokemon. Lita to the rescue! But this wasn't the last case of Rogue Mega Evolution we need to deal with. Please help the remaining Pokemon. Quit following me! You weirdo! Yeah, see, I know I've been messing around with the TM discs. Oh, big bird. We spotted a big bird. I can't reach it from here, but there's a big bird. You're safe for now, big bird. You're no longer safe, big bird. And that's why I'm glad that one feature exists. I was like, now, how do I get up there? Oh, it's pissed. rats. Weep. Don't worry, you're almost a Greninja. Rogue Mega Evolution is like something out of a nightmare. Pokemon Mega evolving with no trainer and simply suffering? I'll help you take care of this. How lucky for us that Victor Bell decided to show up in this courtyard. We may be able to take care of things before anyone even notices. Rogue Mega Evolution is like something out of a nightmare. Holy shoot. You can do it! Victreebelite. Oh, let me heal your Pokemon. You got a Victreebelite stone. Well, if you're itching to try it and you got a Weepinbell, you can evolve it into a Victreebel by using a Leaf Stone. But that aside, why do Mega Stones appear when we pacify rogue Pokemon? What could it mean? Perhaps if we learn something about Mega Stones if we ask AZ. You've calmed all the Pokemon, right? I'll head back to the hotel first in that case. Alright, back to the hotel. It looks as if it wants to battle with you. It has something in its mouth. You received a pebble. An ordinary pebble. So you're the one, the Pokemon trainer that's earned the attention of Zygarde. Who are you? I beg your pardon, allow me to properly explain. I am called L. This is Zygarde, a Pokemon that defends the order of all things. Surely you sense it as well, the disturbance that threatens order in Lumiose. Mega crystals are erupting all over the city. This strange force, Mega Power, has emerged, and wild Pokemon are succumbing to rogue Mega Evolution. Are you prepared to defend Lumiose? Can you face this task and not falter? A good reply. I see now why Zygarde took notice of your efforts to help the rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon. And now that you two have battled, it appears Zygarde's decided. It's chosen you. Do you understand the meaning of this? You must become a Pokemon trainer worthy of standing at Zygarde's side. I know who owns this place, that 3,000-year-old man. He will... I was like, there's some beef there! He will face his sins, but that can wait for another time. If you'll excuse me. I have questions! If that's secretly Volo, I'm gonna laugh my ass off! Welcome back! Where's AZ? He said he was gonna go take a look at the tower. Not sure why he went all the way there instead of just going to the roof, but oh well. Anyway, great job on the missions. Rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon really put up a fight, eh? Not to mention you had to take them all on thanks to Urbane. It's a bit vexing that we can't effectively handle Rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon unless we have Mega Evolved Pokemon ourselves. True, but it is what it is. Mega Evolved Pokemon are our best bet for helping those that go rogue. So let's get ready by stocking up on Mega Stones. I'll let you handle all this Pokemon stuff, Naveen. I bet you're more familiar with it than we are. I guess my job will be to make sure those two slackers actually do their share of the work. Everyone's doing their part. This right here is what makes Team MZ great. You think so? Seems to me we're just making it. Thanks, Naveen. I appreciate some solidarity. If only you had known what would befall you when you ran into Urbane at the station. What's that supposed to be? At least someone's in my corner on this. You get assigned an opponent? Let's see, it's Dynamo's... Ha 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 ha! Plot! Kanari! This is dire! My teammate against Kanari, how could I ever choose whose side to take? How could you not immediately choose Gabby? Dude, I don't blame you if you want to choose Kanari. I will not be offended. Lucky us, Naveen can tell us all we need to know about, Canary. Her name's Kanari, and I'll thank you to respect it. But where would you even find her? The place she streams is kept secret, obviously, and her fan meet and greets happen in random places without warning. You need to search every house and alleyway if you want to challenge her. Kanari wouldn't be living in some alleyway. What do you take her for? Kanari's quite busy. She's always streaming new games as they come out. The Falling Block puzzle game, Beldum Build Up, is incredibly hot in the community right now. Kanari's practically always on stream, battling for the best high score. Are you trying to help here or bring us down? Yeah, you're her fan, aren't you? Don't you have any useful intel? The problem is precisely that I'm Kanari's fan, which is why I don't want to impinge on her streaming. How about this, Naveen? You're gonna battle Gabby. If you win, you don't have to tell her anything to help get Kanari, but if you lose, you spill. I suppose that's acceptable. Okay, it's settled. As Kanari's fan, I'll honor bound to win, to protect her in her streams. Alright, let's go out in the front. Why is the stream request 14? Just what kind of a coincidence is that? 10 hours! Your Mega Evolution usage won't save you. My passion as a fan will win the day for Kanari. You're on. Knowing you, I suspect you'll make it to Kanari with or without my help, but I'll be no true fan if I didn't fight to protect the sanctity of her channel. As Kanari's fan, I can't lose now! Wanna bet? You really are a force to be reckoned with. Alright, fine, I'll help. I suppose when you really think about it, this is my chance to prove I'm Kanari's #1 fan. Sure, Naveen, let's just go back inside. So, how do we meet? Naveen, I give you full reign to strangle Urbane once. You know very well that's not her name, but give my word, so here's what I know. Kanari's most die-hard fans, the Kanatics, can participate in an exclusive event. The Kanari Quiz Whiz Contest. It's challenging, but if you win, you can ask Kanari for a favor. A handshake, an autograph, or a promotion match. Most likely, yes. But how would we get into the contest? Casuals like you wouldn't make it past the door, but a true fan such as I could certainly enter. Though I prefer not to have to compete on the same level as the rabble that normally go. Well, you won't have to worry about that. Gabby will be the one competing. But how's she gonna win? Even if she starts watching streams now, I doubt she's gonna know enough in time. Well, good thing we've got a connoisseur here. Her name's not for jokes. But still, I'd much rather not mingle with her other fans. I don't mind the idea of expressing my devotion to Kanari through my vast knowledge. Before we head to the event, please secure your challenger's ticket. Once you've done that, I'll share more how to participate in the contest. I get the feeling Naveen's actually pretty excited for this quiz, don't you think? Alright, see you later! Alright, so... yeah, no new battle zones, but it looks like there's at least two new side quests, so we'll tackle that until nighttime hits. Which won't be long. Hey there, I'm a color contacts designer. Maybe you've used some of my designs? The thing is, I've been stuck in a bit of a creative rut recently. I guess you call it a slump? I need something to get my creativity flowing. I need inspiration through change, and I think I know exactly what I need. Mega Evolution. Mega Evolution's the definition of change. I need to see the power it brings to Pokemon. In particular, I want to see a Mega Camerupt. I bet its powerful eruptions will blast me with ideas. You think you could show it in battle? Okay, so yeah, that's gonna be RNG because we don't have that Pokemon yet. So that's to be continued. Hi, Gengar! Bye, Gengar! Wild zones are great, aren't they? I get to spend my days catching Magikarp. Have a look, I was about to catch an extra large Magikarp. It says XL in the summary, so I know for sure it's a big one. It's extra large and extra splashy. You know, I dare say there isn't a single Magikarp out there that's bigger than mine. Why, if you do manage to catch one that's bigger than XL, I'd love to see it. Suppose I'd heard there's an unusually large one in Wild Zone 2, but that's just a rumor. Guess what are the size of the ones I have to begin with? I'll mess around with this until the sun goes down, but this one also might be a heavily RNG-based quest, too. I'm guessing that might be the one in question, but how the heck do I get over there? Okay, easy enough. Say, convenience at its finest. How in the world did it get so huge? Is that an alpha? What do you mean it's an alpha? That's cheating! Besides, I'm not accepting defeat yet. Everyone knows the true sign of a superior Magikarp is how high it can jump. Let's have a jump off. Oh yeah, it is bigger, wow. On your mark, get set, go. Do your thing, my XL Magikarp. Such mighty jumping power. I admit defeat. There's no way I can compete with that. An Alpha Magikarp isn't just big, it can jump higher than anything I've seen. At least this experience gave me a new goal. I'm gonna catch my own Alpha Magikarp. I'll have a whole army of massive Magikarp. Onward to Wild Zone 2. It's like, why does everyone just let these poor Magikarps suffer? Like, look at these poor things. It's like, just let them get back in the water, gosh darn it. How dare you have two of them? And they're like, you darn dirty cheater! Level 40! Insta-kill! That'll do it. I'm the winner! Wow. Sleeping snake. Okay, let's head to the electrical substation in the Magenta District. That's where the quiz is held. I'll go ahead and wait there. Please come quickly. Okay, and then looks like 4 more side quests opened up. To win the title of Canary Quiz Wiz, you need to last all 3 rounds of the contest without getting eliminated. The last fan standing wins. There should be somebody handling check-in nearby. Talk to them to enter. Also need to say the password in order to participate in the contest. If they ask, just say, "Let's go Dynamo." Here, take this earpiece. If you're seen using a Rotom phone, it'll be a dead giveaway. I'll be listening in the whole time, so make sure you behave yourself around Kanari. As a don't be an asshole. Usually I work in construction, but I lend a hand with Dynamo events from time to time. You looking to enter the contest, then you gotta know the password. Oh, go on, what is it? Bingo! Clearly know the password, so you're welcome to pass on through. I can't wait to get another quiz contest under my belt. The question remains, what prize do I ask for? She's already signed all my Kanari plush. I haven't seen you before. Are you perchance new to the Dynamo community? Just so you know, the Kanari Quiz Whiz contest is very tricky. Even veteran Kinetics, that's what we Dynamo members call ourselves, struggle to make it past the first round. Newer casual fans may not have fully enjoyed the complexity of... What's zappin', gamers? Get ready for a jolt! Let's go, Dynamo! Let's go, Dynamo! Thunder Wave! Whoa! How's it going, you crazy Kinetics? Who wants to meet me? Whoa! What, are you blinded by the stars in your eyes? You're meeting me right now! Woohoo! Alright, enough of that. Let's get right to the main event. The quiz! Listen up, Kinetics, this is how it works. The quiz is 3 rounds. Get the most right answers every round and move on to the next. Round 1's simple, it's a true or false. Go to the green area if you think my statement is true or red if it's false. The first round is so simple I doubt even it would count as a warm-up. Question 1. True or false, I'm crazy good at falling block puzzle games. And here's a backup if you need it, but for now, just pick whatever answer you think is right. I mean, I would say true, considering he's been raving about it for a while. I can watch those blocks fall all day long. Most days I actually do. Whoop! Question 2. True or false, macaroons are my favorite food. This one's easy. Is it, though? I don't know if she's ever talked about these. I was like, I don't know if she's ever talked about that. If this one's easy, lies. Yeah, I was gonna say, I was gonna lean towards false, considering they've never explicitly brought it up. Come on, Kinetics, you know I don't like sweets. Question 3. Electro-type Pokemon are my favorite. Everyone knows how much she loves Electros. No, Dynamo. Why do you think I wear yellow? That's me channeling the power of electric types. And of course my partner is an electric type too. Speaking of my partner, I think you've all earned a special treat. Get ready for a special guest appearance from your friend of mine, the Zaptastic Electros. Congrats to the Kinetics who got all 3 right. You're charging ahead to round 2. Nice job. False. He wants to say it's true, but it's false. False out of principle. While I pride myself in being Canary's oldest and most dedicated fan, I must admit you answered those questions surprisingly well. A fluke, no doubt, but maybe your luck will hold. Let's do our best in round 2. Ugh, people like him are exhausting. What a tragic lack of self-awareness. Can't you see this self-satisfied one-upping only serves to drive away other fans? Thanks, Naveen. Round 2. This whole time, Pokemon just like, just shining a mirror, just being like, is this you? If so, fix yourself. Thunder Wave! Let's go, Dynamo! Come on, you crazy Kinetics, if you're amped to see me, make some noise. Looks like the only ones moving on the round 2 are these 5 Kinetics right here. I totally got this. Once I win, I'll have Canary sign my most prized Canary merch. Canary, it's my right. Fuck's sake. Name my duty to... Gosh, this guy's giving off Birdly energy. The next round is but a pit stop on the path to victory. It's Canary Quiz Whiz contest time. For round 2, you gotta find the thing I asked for and bring it to me. Here's your task. My partner Electros, the Electrofish, has a favorite dessert. You need to find that dessert and bring it back here. It can't be that simple. The correct answer is a Lumiose Galette. But knowing Canary, there must be some twist. Unless... I believe I understand what she's after. For now, we need to go find a Lumiose Galette. We should head for half a Galette in Magenta Sector 1. Lumiose Galette secured! My victory is assured! Now sprint back at lightning speed! He's sprinting back? He could have just called a Lumicab. Still, that fellow's a formidable opponent. Why do you think so? I was gonna say... No! Canary's Electros doesn't just use ordinary Lumiose Galettes. It has to be one that's overbaked to a nice firm crunch. Lumiose Galette's cure status conditions when eaten by a Pokemon. Her Electros once ate one during a battle to recover from a burn. Apparently it had a real taste for them ever since. After all, who would you say is Electros' most defining trait? Nah, that you could have known, but no, the correct answer is its fangs. It's pretty rare for Canary to talk about Pokemon battling on her own stream, you know? Only a fan who's been watching her since the early days would know the correct answer. In any case, let's order the special type of Lumiose Galette we need. I'd like my usual Super Lumiose Galette, please. Take this. Yeah, I was gonna say. That should get you through to round 2. Let's head back to the electrical substation. That was a fairly mild task for this contest. Excuse me, it must have been very difficult for a casual kinetic. A canoe. Fuck's sake. Okay, considering I live stream and I know other people that live stream, this just hits different for me. What's happening, you crazy kinetics? This is why I'm like, I'm kind of glad I don't have a mega fan base, because holy crap, I can't imagine what it's like for, like, Claire and the like. Who brought back a tasty snack for Electros? What we're looking for is a Lumiose Galette. Obviously. Oh no! In other words, that was another freebie. What's this? Why is everyone so calm? Did you get it right? Dang, guess that one was a little too easy. Or was it? You think the Canary Quiz Whiz contest is any freebie questions? Ha, as if. Too bad, so sad, but you get this one wrong. You superfan and you new kid. Show me the Lumiose Galettes you bought. Well, want to tell us what you got there? You mentioned in episode 231 of Canna Talk, shocking side stories if I'm not mistaken. Zap and Heck, you two, you're both so amazing! Wow, you got it right! Lumiose Galettes are Electros' favorite snack, especially the overbaked ones. It's not just about taste. Electros loves the solid, crunchy texture those galettes get when they're extra well done. That's because my partner loves biting into stuff with its fangs. So if the Lumiose Galette's too soft, it's not toothsome experience my Electros wants. Since you two are the only ones to get it, guess what? You're both moving on to the final round of the Canary Whiz Quiz contest. I'm impressed you've managed to keep up with me, Canary's oldest and most knowledgeable fan. Okay, Kinetics, one last time. Thunderwave, let's go! Dynamo! I know all you Kinetics are here today. You need my electrifying personality to spark joy in your dull lives. So let me ask you this. Who's charged up? That's what I like to hear. Alright, back to the regularly scheduled Canary Quiz Whiz contest. The last round's got it. A battle, a quiz, and a sleek, sweet, glorious victory. The rules are simple. The remaining two trainers will battle, and the victor must answer one final question. Get the question right and you're a winner. I will never make any of you do this for future posterity. For a first-timer, you seem to possess a shocking amount of admiration for Canary. However, even if you defeat me, there's no chance a non-Dynamo member like you would be able to answer her final question. Do you still wish me to battle me, Monty, one of the first members of Dynamo in the OG Quiz Whiz? Quizzes aren't my only talent. My prowess as a Pokemon trainer is equally unmatched. Just like me, my electric-type Pokemon are as fierce as they are adorable. Let's kick the crap out of Human Birdleaf. I'm just saying, there's been a lot of... how could my adorable Pokemon lose when they're as shockingly cute as me? Yeah, that's totally what I'd use to describe you. I would say he's fine. Inconceivable. Can't pull a Princess Bride reference. In terms of cuteness, my team clearly won, but I concede that we did lose that battle. Still, there's no hope that you'll be able to answer the final question of the quiz. Once you get it wrong, I'll swoop in with the right answer and snag the Quiz Whiz crown. Alright, time for the final question. Everyone's riding on this. When I was a kid, I played my first games on a laptop. Who owned that laptop? Me, my dad, my mom, or my grandma, or my grandpa? The answer is Kanari's grandpa, number 4. This one's a rather deep cut, and the story behind it's tragic. You got it, that's exactly right! Know what this means, new kid? You won the Kanari Quiz Wiz contest. Congrats to our fresh-faced underdog. As Kanari's oldest fan and as a Day 1 member of Dynamo, have no choice but to accept defeat. I was gonna say, your Day 1 is no match for someone who will binge it over the span of a month. Alright, new kid, what do you want? Autograph, selfie, PvP match on the stream? Come on, don't be shy, spit it out. 1 promotion match, please. I mean, what's the point? I'm just gonna win anyways. Is this kid really a fan? You think you're a fan of being the same rank as Kanari? Fine, whatever. It's what the Quiz Wiz wants, it's what the Quiz Wiz gets. As your reward, I accept your challenge. We'll battle it out in the Racine construction area. Now that I'm in, you better get ready to be crushed to bits like a Super Lumio Skelette. Bring your best Pokemon so you can't make any excuse when you lose. I was gonna say, we finally landed ourselves a promotion match. Nice. Thanks, Naveen. You have my thanks as well. After all, you helped me become the Quiz Wiz, even if it's unofficial. I'll leave the rest to you. After all, fans really have no business getting any closer to Kanari than I have now. When you're ready, head to the Tarragon Company Racine Construction. Oh my god! Wow. Looks like side quest. Looks like the number jumped up to 7. It's like, wow, they just keep piling on each other. Yeah, especially for, like, games that aren't, like, you know, Xenoblade Chronicles long. And you can beat them in, like, 1 or 2 days. It's like, yeah, that spoiler hell is real. Heck, people that get early copies for games like Xenoblade Chronicles, it's still spoiler hell. The reason why I refuse to play Deltarune Chapter is blind. Because people are just really bad about spoiling it on for what I've seen in other people's channels. Like, really bad about it. Luckily, they're only like 5 hours a piece, so it only takes me like an evening to finish it. Then if someone spoils it, I'll just be like, joke's on you, I played it already. I was gonna say, when do I make a Racine joke? Funny how our paths keep crossing it. For context, it's a city in Wisconsin. I was watching you in the Quiz Wiz contest, and I gotta say, you did great out there, kid. You were watching? If you can beat me in battle, I'll tell you everything, so what do you say? Let's do this in the garage. Are you the grandpa? We'll find out in a minute. Let's get this Pokemon battle going. Or are you her, disguised as an old man? The possibilities are endless when you're doing a blind run. Like, I'd believe anything. Well, that rules out the Canary is this old man theory. Excadrill, I need you to Mega Evolve. Let's show this kid what you're made of. He put it on his helmet. Oh my god, that's funny. Holy shoot. Two can play at this game. Even Excadrill couldn't get past your defenses, eh? I expected nothing less from the rising star of the Royale. You brought out the full potential of your Pokemon. And it's not just Pokemon battles. You exceeded my expectations in the Quiz Wiz contest, too. Clearly you're a dedicated fan of Canary. As a trainer in the Royale and as Canary's... I frickin' knew it! I frickin' knew it! Which is why I feel the need to tell you a secret about my precious grandkid, Canary. I've been using the latest Holocaster to project a hologram of Canary. Then I synced up... Oh, okay, so I was technically right on both accounts then. And I synced up with my movements using another newfangled app. That's right, the hologram of Canary you saw at the Canary Quiz Wiz contest. It was me! My grandkid's primary focuses are gaming. Fan interactions ain't a priority for her. But still, I want to show folks around the world how cool, smart, and talented my grandkid is. That's why I started pretending to be Canary using the Holocaster. Though soon, I started to really enjoy putting on a performance for folks. As thanks for a great battle, let me heal up your Pokemon. Canary's right through there. Wow, that's a dedication, dude. The fact that I was correct on both of those assumptions is really funny. I was expecting maybe one or the other, but not both. Another high score. Sorry to all the folks who were just joining now after wrapping up the Quiz Wiz contest. I gotta hop off for a sec to deal with something. What's happened? Pop caught me already. You're the Quiz Wiz contest winner who asked for a promotion match against me, yeah? You got the spirit, that's for sure, but be real, I'd rather be streaming than battling you. Wait, I bet you pull on Blast Online if I don't do it. Fine, whatever, let's zap to it. Meet you in the garage. Be careful, Canary, this kid's a tough one. Careful, that's rich coming from you, Pops. You being careful with your little Canary cosplay. Anyway, films this match for me. I might put it on my stream later. Leave it to me. I rally the cheer squad and take care of the filming. With us cheering you on, you're gonna be charged up and ready to win. Let's go, Dynamo! Alright, you really want to do this? Sure, whatever. Let's get this over with. Yeah, I was gonna say... You better not underestimate me. I'm a rank F in the Royale for a reason, you know. It's not like that I hate battling. I just love games more than literally anything else. Still, I'd be super amped to reach A and really blow up online. Then Dynamo could host video game tournaments for folks in Lumiose to enjoy. That's my first Pokemon battle in a while, so I'm gonna show my fans what I'm made of. Let's go, Dynamo! Go, big-ass alligator! They're up on the balcony, that's funny. I'm charged up on energy drinks. Time to charge you with the Mega Evolution. Electros, let's go! Like, at this point, yeah. That's 1,000% where I'd put it. I'd just be like, let's go! Don't accidentally choke myself while I'm trying to do that. You thrashed my whole team, even Electros. Either that or I just get like a bow tie wristwatch or something and I'm just like, let's go! Eee. Okay, let's just say when we hit a certain rank, I am going to clip it and send it to Zach. Zachman, when I hit rank C, you're dead. I'm just kidding. You're not dead. You're disclaimer. for legal reasons. Kanari, I hate to see you like this. This only happened because you lost first. You're absolutely right. Tell you what, as an apology, I'll buy anything you want. Deal? Really? Okay, I forgive you. My beef. I kinda blew a fuse when I lose. I can cope with messing up on stream since everyone in the chat cheers me on. But maybe I should put more effort into Pokemon battling from now on. That one was pretty fun. Anyway, here, this is for you. Take this too. Give this to the person who's been helping you out. You received it on... She knew! Oh my gosh, that's funny. You think I didn't realize? I know my fans well enough to know that you're not one of them. Still, I wouldn't mind if you decided to become a fan. That'd even make me a little happy. Okay, I'm gonna get back to my game. Time to Thunderwave. Goodbye! Kitty-chan! You made it to rank E, that's awesome! I can't believe Kanari made you do all that just for a promotion match. Kind of a pain, huh? Please don't call Kanari a pain, Lita. It seems you don't fully comprehend how hard it is to be famous. Do show some empathy. Yeah, we get it, you're on the streamer girl side. I'm on Kanari's side, yes, she has a name. Once you become a famous dancer, I'm sure you'll come to understand. At least once, I would be intrigued. Hold on, are you being supportive? So tell me, what was Kanari like off-stream? She gave me a little something. Thank you, I'll treasure this always. My gosh, and now sincere thanks? Seriously, who are you and what have you done with Naveen? Let's just eat already. Even the scent of your croissant curry is pleasing tonight, or man. I like how he has a sandwich, because he's like, I'm not doing this again. You finally came around on it, huh? Wanna try a bite? Absolutely not! Kiryu-chan. And yes, if that thing ever gets in my party, I am calling it Majima. The next day, your alarm is going off. Morning! Hope today's a quiet one. There's been way too much going on in the city lately. Hey! Morning! Wait, where's Naveen? I'm here. Good morning, everyone. Wow, someone's full of energy. Were you up late sewing or something? I was watching Kanari's live stream. It was wonderful listening to her heap praise on her Mega Electros. She clearly loves it a lot. All in all, it sounds like she had a fun battle. Well, that Electros is no match for Gabby. She's the one who should be getting praise heaped on her. Taking on Rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon must help her grow even stronger as a trainer, huh? Beating Kanari... Okay, you get 2 punches, Naveen. For the last time, her name is Kanari. He was ready. But her Mega Electros truly is formidable. Perhaps you could use it to help take on the Rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon. Question, how come nothing seems that effective against Rogue Pokemon besides other Mega Evolved Pokemon or Plus moves? I'm afraid I have no satisfying answer for you. It may have something to do with Mega Power, which we know very little about, other than the role it plays in Rogue Mega Evolution. Even regular Mega Evolution is still largely a mystery to us. It's a bit dispiriting. Never mind, sorry my bad for asking. Oh, it's Vinny. A job this early in the morning? Hope you don't expect us to be ready to go 24/7. Let me guess, you need us to take more care of more Rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon? Understood, just send us the deets, please. I'm sure you heard the deal. Lita, mind letting us in a strategy meeting? Must we, so early in the morning? Come on, Naveen, at least try to muster up some enthusiasm. Remember, like Urbane always says, we gotta help out these Pokemon. I know, I'm well aware Rogue Mega Evolution is no picnic for the poor Pokemon. Alright, strategy room time! I hereby declare this strategy meeting underway. We've got new intel from Vinny. Looks like Rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon are likely to appear in 3 spots. The first is Sector 5 of the Vert District. We can expect to find a Beedrill there. The second is in Sector 3 of the Magenta District, where we'll find a Hawlucha. Finally, there's Sector 9 of the Jound District, where we'll find a Banette. Wait, the one in Vert District is right near here, isn't it? Let me guess, you plan to use this as an opportunity to advertise the hotel? Or are you going to say this rogue Pokemon is the reason we're getting so few guests? Come on, Naveen, if we're gonna do this anyway, we ought to give the hotel some good PR while we're at it. Right, the sales pitch practically writes itself. Come one, come all, get the finest view of the Rogue Mega Evolution, only at Hotel Z. Sponsored by Cornflakes. What's this deal about Cornflakes? Nothing, it's an inside joke between me and Urbane. I see, so we leave the Beedrill in its Rogue Mega Evolved state to use it as a draw. It's a bold plan, but I'm open to it. What do you say? For the hotel! Thinking about it, I could probably design special merch with the Rogue Mega Beedrill as the motif. Good call, we can even fill up a whole room with Beedrill stuff. I'm loving all these ideas. Okay, enough. Wait, so you guys were just kidding. This is a strategy meeting, remember? I knew that. Honestly, Lena, keep this meeting on track, would you? Wow! Anyway, down to business. Our first mission is handling the Rogue Mega Evolve Beedrill in the Sector 5. Urbane, you take that one. Second is stopping the Hawlucha. I'll take that one. And third, we'll need to handle the Banette. Naveen, I'm counting on you to cover that location. There it is. Lita knows how to take charge when she needs to. I hope I don't get cursed for tangling with a Banette. Don't worry about it, you'll be doing it a favor. After all, if the Rogue Mega evolves, it'll suffer. I think we all know the real reason you're trying to avoid work here. It has nothing to do with nerves. Naveen, you ought to be more honest with your friends. And if you're scared just to... Wow, they just love to give each other shit, don't they? Now look, Lita, you went and sidetracked again. Anyway, Pokemon are suffering out there, so it's time for MZ to go do our thing. We're counting on you. You're racing the hole. That's right, go team, let's take care of these rogue Mega Evolving Pokemon. You know, Banette was originally a plush doll, and plush dolls are sewn. I certainly know my way around a needle and thread. It's gotta count for something. Let's go! AZ's like the shit I have to put up with. In addition to that one old man who's saying I've sinned. No, that guy sinned. Take that! Wow, so mature, old man. Alright, then there's also at least 3 new wild zones. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And at least 10 new side quests. So at the remaining time, I'm gonna go explore those wild zones and then do side quests as time permits. Because we gotta go catch more Pokemon. A Fufro. A Clownshire. Kick its ass. Nice. I'll do this for you! save me! Oh shoot, it died. Oh, it healed up? That's annoying. Oh great, the last thing I need right now is more reinforcements. Oh, it's too pissed off for me to do anything. I was like, that was my best shot at getting that, was the Ultra Ball. Leave me alone! You asshole Pokemon! Jeez, this is like endless reinforcements. Alright, we finally killed them all, jeez. Well, we got the Klotzer. Klotzer. Are you ready? Nailed it. Ooh! Got it. Run for the hills! My gosh, there's an Avaloop down there. It's just standing there menacingly. Alright, and then for the sake of showing it off right before the stream ends, I will beeline it towards Zone 13. And then we'll further explore it next time. That's just bad luck. It's like, thank goodness I saved right before that. Okay, good, you don't lose items. Okay, good, I finally caught one of them. Yeah. Nice. Alright, so at least to a base level, that's the all 13 zones explored as of right now. We really need some heals. Wow, nice. E. Alright, so besides the plot, then we got, I think I said it was like 9 or 10 new side quests. Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, and guess what? 2 ranks until we get to annoy the crap out of Zachman. Because guess what rank that is? C. Alright, so then the schedule for the rest of the week is we'll be back with Persona 3 tomorrow, and that'll be it. So let's go find a raid target. Let's go raid Ileeta. With C. Alright, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. C.